Carrying on.
Carrying on. Number 5. Are you ready for a wonderful dinner party?
An unforgettable luncheon?
You could say that, I suppose.
What a wonderful roast. The intoxicating dinner party.
Alright, so this one has 4 rooms arranged in a square, so we'll just kind of go up and around.
Alright.
So we'll start here.
This tiny man. These sure are fine coats. An expensive cigar.
Which he probably jacked out of the coat.
Little Pip, run to the city and grab me some Ash Blair tobacco and a bottle of gin. I will pay you when I'm back, David.
Okay. Oh, jackets. Lots of them. Got an overcoat. This one has cigars.
The child has stolen a fancy cigar from a pocket.
Dear Mary, here's something for your diary from me. For you I would fight a tiger and win. Peter Batley, 1788.
Do your best, Peter. Do your best.
I like how that's less of a tiger and more of a liger.
Yeah, but like, do you think that Peter Batley has ever actually seen a tiger? Remember that
It looks like it's wearing
this is
a wig.
1788.
He's seen that one in Norway. You know the one.
Yeah. March 1st, 1788. Dear Miss Richards, I enjoyed your company tremendously when I visited your father last month. I am certain that you would wish to hear the rest of my thoughts on the shortcomings of our society. I invite you and your father to dinner on April 8th at my manor. Sincerely, Edmund Cloudsley. 1788. We're now like a year and a half after Will Wright died.
There is a syringe hidden in the statue.
Poisoned. Everybody's being poisoned.
Alright, up or right?
Let's go up. Let's prolong.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. They're all dying in here. I expected them to die in the room over.
Who holds a party upstairs?
Okay, we have a table that has
food.
been set.
Oh boy. Untouched salad, untouched cloudy drink.
Yeah, and we can check each of these, but you're just it's pretty much going to be what you see is what you get there. So, we have a dinner table. We can come back to it if we need to.
Sure. Alright. The swaying lady.
This is indeed horrible.
This is Edmund. Poison. This is his house. This is his manor.
Nice keys.
He does have some nice keys. But yes, this is
check the lady. Check the lady again. That's a different embroidered handkerchief. Does not have his EC on it though. Who is this man in the middle? She does seem rather unwell. It's extremely upsetting. He's got money.
He's got money.
She. Oh wait, that's that's Rose. Yeah. She is very dead. Sending for a doctor will not do much in this situation, I believe.
It's fine.
You killed my aunt, you devil. I should execute you on the spot.
Not much going on here.
The roast.
So who drank the poison?
Water. Roast.
Salad.
Salad.
brandy, wine, something that's lemony,
Mm-hmm.
and tonic.
Oh my lord, this has nothing to do with me.
This is the butler. He's a red herring because it is.
Note to self, if you get frustrated when working, remember the tale about the rich lord who married his donkey and you will feel better.
The butler is always a red herring in these types of stories, therefore.
Ensure that the beautiful lady sits next to me during dinner, and I will slip you a shilling. Peter. Well, he did get a shilling.
It's true. He does have a
So
shilling.
we're gonna have to know the table seatings.
Was any of those other keys important? I assume not.
I
Those
think
two
they're the
match.
Those two are the same ones.
Just a different one.
Okay. Moving
Okay.
to the right. We have a safe.
There's the idol. It's back in Edmund's hands. Oh, well, it was never in Edmund's hands. It always went to Will. Well, well, Edmund. You seem pretty pleased after the old boy passed away, and a spot freed up for you in the House of Lords. Take care of those with whom you ally. I have many friends, and will deal with you swiftly if you dare cross me. Lord George Bridges. The revolution will come for the likes of you, you crooked bastard. Soon you will pay for your sins against honest common folk with your blood. Final Vanguard. Edmund Cloudsley. This is a few months back. Once more you have failed to answer our requisition. This is the last warning you will receive. Your transgressions against us demand amends. The only course of action you have is to surrender yourself to our justice. Last chance for repentance, serpent, or we will unleash one of our stewards upon you. Brotherhood of Masks.
And
Dear Uncle, February 1st. I hear you are interested in Lady Richards. I think you are too old for her. I shall court her instead. Secondly, please lend me 300 pounds. It is small change to you. I am desperately in need of it at the present. Truly yours, Peter Batley.
hey, Uncle, you know that lady you fancy? Why don't you just leave that to me? And also give me a bunch of your money. Peter is just knocking it out of the park here.
Peter.
Seems like he has been for years.
He's such a fuck.
Dear Edmund, this cannot continue. Since my return and move to Sebastian's Manor, he has asked for financial support 7 times. He is clearly unable to take any monetary responsibility. Please, I need your help, my dear brother. Sincerely, Rose Kubert.
Okay.
Oh, you gotta click her name. We don't have her yet.
Oh, we don't have her yet. You're right.
Miss Baker, starting date, August 1st, 1787. Position,
Presumably
housemaid.
Baker is going to be downstairs, and we just haven't seen her yet.
Yeah. You read this one, PW. I gotta drink some water.
Dear Edmund, I like your idea. Let's send him to colonies where his violent nature will make him feel at home. I hear you are having dinner with Lady Mary and her well-to-do father, Lothar. If Peter and I were to join you, we could beguile him with tales of adventures in the colonies so we can ship him away. Sincerely, Rose Kubert.
I'm surprised we didn't name somebody Lothar in our game in Awful Emblem. Sounds like a good boss name or something.
We have a Luther. That's pretty close.
You're right. You're right.
All right, we have another cabinet.
Save.
This one seems to have that tonic.
Due to the sensitivity of your stomach, I advise abstaining from alcohol for the next month. Also consider a glass of peptic tonic before eating to avoid upsetting your digestive system. It is locked with a blue key. Only he and the butler have the blue key. Opium! Excellent!
Well, yeah, that tracks.
Platonello, Ideal Republic. Visions of a Utopia with order and structure.
I have a feeling. Okay.
Dr. Abram Anderton, Secret Codes. Such trivial ciphers as reading only the first line... Wow, hold on. Such trivial ciphers as reading only the first word of every line are easy to produce on short notice, but extremely unsafe and easy to decode. Consider this simple example. Money as a denomination of value has evolved and changed a lot, still in savvy hands, it is a powerful tool. Money has changed hands. Woo!
Time to pull up all those letters again.
Oh, you're right. Oh, shit, let's finish this.
Okay, the doors are
Locked doors.
Alright,
Oh, man.
in the first bedroom, we have...
Take the fourth one from every row. Oh. The fourth letter from... or fourth word from every row.
Candles. Starchild.
Cthulhu. Inkpot.
And a little bit of money. Going down to the next room, we have, once again,
A little bit of money
money.
again. I will not change the rule that the staff member who has worked here the longest gets the bottom room. Do not bother me with such nonsense again. EC.
So, okay, so
This is
the
servants'
new,
quarters.
yeah, the new maid is the one who did some kind of spying. So, what key she has is going to determine something.
The Laceless Count, the besmirched lover of Lusitania. How scandalous.
Wait, there was something on the pillow.
Was there? Oh, yes, there is.
Yeah. Once your target has ingested the love potion, establish eye contact and hold it for as long as possible. In most cases, the effects will be felt within 2 days, depending on your own appearances. A pair of twig dolls and a bottle of pink liquid. Partially empty.
Hey, can we quickly go back to the room with the drinks in it?
The drinks? Yes.
Yeah. And then pull up the actual dinner table
Oh.
real quick.
Sure. We have a partially drank glass of wine. We have some cloudy liquid with wine.
Which we think that should be the tonic.
We have cloudy liquid untouched with something clear. We have yellow liquid.
That's probably lemonade.
And we have a half drink of wine. And something amber.
So one of the red ones or the brown one has some love potion in it.
Maybe. There's also, is that a cigar on the down on the side?
It is.
Yeah. Somebody. Who
The
was
tonic
David?
is what was poisoned and what killed Rose.
There's 5 seats. Yeah, one of these. I'm gonna guess that David somebody is the middle guy with the big white wig. Because the butler is not going to be sitting at the same table with all of them.
No, he's absolutely not.
And we know who the other 2 men are, Edmund and Peter.
And it's pretty easy to fill in that Mary is the swooning woman.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Well, let's continue.
Yeah.
Yeah, one more screen, then we'll get started.
A mattress. Monkey Man versus the Striped Dark Hand.
That's a pretty great villain there.
It looks like that's about as good as the other lion.
So is that like a cat man inside a cat costume?
No, I think that's just a man wearing a tiger skin.
Monkey Man 2.
Okay, we have a flat key.
Amber liquid.
Something with amber liquid. And
A different key.
That's a copy of the blue key, I think. One of the it's
Oh,
a copy
you're
of one of the
right.
keys.
A couple of pennies, a fancy pocket handkerchief, and a shiny pocket watch.
Alrighty. We have... Again, all the doors are locked. In here, we have lockpicks. We have tobacco.
Their tobacco. David, clean up the barn until Wednesday. I plan to continue experimenting with the artifact, EC.
Okay. We have a pistol and a dagger. And in the bottom room, we have candles, a diary.
April 7. Dear Diary, this has been an ordinary day, mostly spent in preparation for tomorrow's dinner event. I do believe the time has come for me to ask for a raise in salary after all these years I have loyally worked here. It is a difficult conversation to be had, but I will strengthen my will and talk to Master about it tomorrow. The wise slave.
Fables about rulers that really make you think. Okay, nothing fancy there.
Under the bed. Print paint.
Oh, that really nails old school, old timey political cartoon aesthetic.
Take that, make it a double-size avatar on SA, and put Downward Parasites Too Long and They Feast on Our Blood and Sweat as the title.
That would be an excellent avatar. Hey, there is a bag that is hanging.
Oh, you're right. I
just
didn't
off
see that.
The side of the thing that has what appears to be another pair of keys inside.
Can we follow that back up real quick and see which room that?
It's just kind of tied to the side, but it is up there on like the highest.
Which is the newest servant based on?
Yeah, the note.
All right, and last but not least, let's see
The
what we
kitchen.
have.
But
Thank you, dear. No, I threw it out. I do not read such dirty literature anymore. I do hope our master's guests are satisfied and that Brian served everything as instructed. Different key. Dinner party take place on April 8th. Every single to be ready before noon. Prepare roasted boar. Young Miss Richards appears to not enjoy meat, therefore prepare some alternative side dish.
Okay. We have
Mrs. Smith. 2 eggs and a pot of tea each breakfast. No heavy food for dinner. You're responsible for little Pip doing all his errands. Mr. Walker. I am to be woken up and dressed at 7 a.m. I expect to receive my daily newspaper by noon. Mrs. Baker. I expect all my rooms to be cleaned every day, twice on the days I have visitors. NB. David Gorin's job requires that he may arrive or leave during night. No complaining about this. EC.
okay.
To Mrs. Smith for 3 years of service. Cool.
Did he get this little cow thing engraved?
I feel like that's a snuff box. But
or a lantern of some kind.
yeah.
Alrighty, we have inside the kitchen, we have wine and brandy.
There's a note above the weird... Oh, no.
They're just making sure. Yeah, these are full. They're just full. Okay.
Okay. There's a note above the weird
Oh, that's
animal.
just...
Oh, that is your... Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
the thing. Okay,
Yeah.
we have...
Brown
in
door.
the cupboard, we have bread, lemons, flour, water, potatoes.
Taters.
Yep.
Meat and veg.
The things that you would expect to find in a cupboard.
Door to the outside, not locked. Of course I could give you some candles for your room, Lucia. I assume you are itching to continue reading that scandalous novel.
Key. And
Dear
one final.
Ada.
Okay,
I have
hold
to
on.
use this.
Use
I have to use this.
substance to remove target. Sorry.
Sincerely, Dark Hand Steward. Fourth letter of each thing.
Yep.
Yeah, fourth word.
Okay. Well,
All right.
that is everything. So, let's begin.
Filling in the people seems to be the way to go. Let's start with the last lady. The lower bottom center is Ada.
Ada.
Don't know the last. I don't remember the last name offhand. The other one, the lady to the left, is Lucia.
And Little Pip is to her right.
Okay. Little Pip.
The butler is oh shoot, Brian? I think it was Walker? You say Mr. Walker, yeah.
We can fill in.
Yeah, we know Edmund and we know Peter.
And we also know Rose. Rose Kubert.
Okay.
Which leaves Mary being the swooning woman.
Yeah.
Forget what her last name was supposed to be.
Don't know. I don't remember.
Rose
I thought
Kubert was the one who ingested the poison. We can just fill that out.
I thought David was that guy in the middle, but David Gorin was the coachman, who is not part of this.
Correct. David is not in this scene.
Yeah, so this last guy, I don't know yet.
All right, so
Some of these.
Rose Kubert is the bottom middle of the dining arrangement there.
This one here.
Yeah, the one with meat and...
Are you sure? I thought it said that his sister didn't like meat. One of the notes said something. Let's put names to the two ladies, the last names. Let's read that note again.
This one.
Mrs. Smith, responsible for Little Pip. Mrs. It's Smith and Baker. But which is which?
Smith would be the cook, because she's the one...
Oh, she's stirring. She's
Smith,
stirring, yeah.
Stirring, yeah. And if we're assuming some amount of realism here...
So Lucia Smith and Ada...
Baker?
Baker.
Where is Baker?
Third line, yeah.
Okay.
Was it Mary Richards? I don't remember where we got that Richards from.
Man, they're giving us so many garbage names.
Yeah.
I can't believe you don't think Monkey Man is going to be a valid solution to part of this puzzle.
Okay, on the right side, the cabinet, the kitchen, the list of rooms.
Sure.
He said it was in order of, service. So that puts
Correct.
Brian Walker at the bottom.
Brian is at the bottom. Okay.
Well, can we double check what was... Real quick, before we solidify that, can we double check that room and see what was... Because he might be the second oldest.
No, there was a bunch of stuff in the notes about, him being old, asking for a raise, it's stuff like that. All
Yeah,
his
but
years
he
of
might.
service.
The chef might be older, might have served longer than he is. I just want to double check the cabinets on both of those.
Oh,
rooms.
all right.
Okay. Cabinet in the bottom room doesn't seem to suggest anything
What's
other
other
than the thing
there?
about the wise slave.
What are those notes in the top?
Those are candles.
Oh, those are candles. Okay.
Right. Okay, so that's not Lucia's room because she's.
Ash Blair. Oh wait, no. Ash Blair. Oh, this is the coachman's room. This is the coachman's room.
Okay.
David Gorin.
So there's David.
Lucia. No, Ada Baker is the newest.
Ada Baker is the newest, so she's at the very top.
Baker. Where's Baker?
You can grab
Next
it from
big
her
Hubert.
portrait.
Yep.
Lucia Smith.
is below her, and then it would seem reasonable that little Pip is the one reading.
Yeah, probably. Ah.
Okay. Well, you have the household arrangement correct.
Okay.
So now we need to figure out what got poisoned and who had the key to get.
I can assume Ada Baker is the one who poisoned it. Because she has the note talking about the substance.
Yeah.
And
So-
the key hanging out the door.
Yeah, the key hanging in a bag would be the.
Okay, so we're saying Ada did the poisoning?
Yes.
Ada Baker poisoned the blank, hid the key in a bag.
So, and then we need to go double check the keys in that bag to figure out which one opens which
Oh, yes,
beverage
yes.
container.
Okay. The keys in the bag are a blank key and the
One
long
with
H
notches.
one.
Okay. So
I
we
think
go
the one in
pull
Little Pip's
butler.
room was the blank.
There is a blank and a different key in Little Pip's room.
Okay. Go back
Yes.
to Edmund. Go back to Edmund and the other butler.
Okay, the H
It
is
is the blue
blue.
key.
It's the blue. Okay.
Okay, so what's in?
The blue key is the one that opens.
Isn't that the tonic?
This is where the tonic is.
Yeah.
Tonic and opium. The tonic was poisoned.
Okay, we're poisoned, so we're saying the tonic was poisoned.
Yes. And considering,
Go back to the dinner table. Well, I know we can see the dinner table up in the top, but
so is that? It's hard to tell with the pixelation. Is the water partially drunk in the?
That is a good question. The water is partially drunk.
The water is what's poisoned then, because
Wait,
the tonic
why?
is partially.
no. There's two tonics. One
Yeah,
is
there's-
unempty,
There is an
and then there's another.
there is one glass of tonic that is untouched, and there is a second one that is partially drunk.
If the tonic was what was poisoned, and also remember you were saying that Rose doesn't like meat.
I thought so, but I'm not 100%.
We can double check that one.
We should, because Edmund is the other one who drinks the tonic. The notes in the thing say as much. Which would say, actually, that would say that Edmund is the one sitting at the rightmost side of the table.
He should be at the head of the table, but it's
Well, he
either
didn't
the
touch his tonic
poison-
yet.
it's either the wine is poisoned or the tonic is poisoned.
Well, no, if the wine was poisoned, then 3 people would be dead.
Exactly, and the water is the only thing that is assumed that nobody else has drunk any of.
Well, the water was stored elsewhere.
Like, the key might not necessarily be the actual hint here.
I think that we have to kind of go with it, though. I think that
It
I
might
think
be
Rose.
the cigar. The cigar might be what was poisoned.
Oh, but the But that goes against what we're saying on the left side, that the key was hidden in a bag, and the bag was like there's two different keys in that bag. One's the blank that leads to Little Pip's room, which I don't remember if there was anything incriminating in Little Pip's room. Actually, hang on. Go check his room. Check his belongings.
He has the Monkey Man
Monkey
comics.
Man, Monkey Man.
He's got a blank key. He's got not that key.
That's a
Is that the orange key?
That's the key.
Wait.
That's the orange key. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's the orange key.
yeah, which goes to the orange safe? No.
The
It
orange
goes
to
to
the one.
the food cupboard. Yeah,
It
it's
goes
heart
to
shaped.
the-
It's heart shaped.
Yeah, it goes to the liquor cabinet.
Actually, wait. The locks are have a shape to them too. So the blue one, does the blue lock match the blue key head?
It's
Just a square lock.
It does.
Okay, so yeah, it's whatever is in the safe with the blue lock, and the only thing in there is the tonic and the opium. But there's no sign that anyone's on opium, or that they poisoned the opium.
Okay.
So the only person that drank the tonic is whoever sat there and drank half of it, and that should be Rose.
Okay, so we're putting Rose here, the only place that's drank tonic.
I think so.
That's yeah.
But then Edmund
It's
is
either
on
she.
the
No, is Edmund the one who's not supposed to have meat?
maybe. But Edmund is definitely the one on the right, because he also is supposed to drink tonic with his meal.
Okay. So we're putting Edmund on the right.
Maybe. I think so, because yeah, there was all the inside the safe is talking about drinking tonic.
So
The cigar.
who had the cigar in their jacket pocket? Was there a way to tell?
That was this one? Yeah.
Box of
This
cigars.
one. Make of that what you
That's a men's outfit.
Yeah. Little Pip he's got a cigar in his hand.
Yep. And a note from David, but
David does not appear to be in this scene. Who is George Bridges? We got a note somewhere about him.
that was one of the notes in the trash can. This one.
Right. Okay, that's nothing relevant right now.
What's in our mystery
But-
man's pockets, real quick?
In the Mystery Man, he has just money.
Money.
And then who bribed the butler to seat him next to
Peter.
Mary?
Peter was the one that bribed the butler.
Let's go find that note about like the kitchen or whatever. Like,
Who had
Who?
that? I think she did. Yes.
young Miss Richards appears not to enjoy meat. Oh, it's Mary Richards. Okay.
Okay. Mary Richards.
And so she is not.
He's the one
in
drinking
meat.
the lemonade,
Yes.
which would put
How do we know
Peter,
she's drinking? Oh well, yeah, because she's not going to be smoking the cigar.
because it's
so
in
Mary
because
Richards.
the cigars came out of a men's jacket.
Peter's going to be next to her as well. And then Mystery Man, and that makes sense because it lines up with the. What is it? I mean, could it?
We could maybe assume he's George Bridges. It's the only thing that makes sense.
It's either
out-
George Bridges or David Gorham, but I don't think it's David.
It is
unless
not David.
Edmund.
David's the
Yeah, it is not David
Yeah, it's
Gorn.
the coachman.
David Gorn is the coachman.
yeah. So
could be
throw
Bridges.
George Bridges in there, and it'll tell us if we're wrong. Like,
That is not correct.
Who is this Lothar man then? Well, we don't have a last name for him. Hang on. Was there another surviving brother at that point?
No, the four that were left was Sebastian, who died. Peter's mother was already dead, and then it was
Then Rose and then Edmund. Yeah.
Rose and Edmund.
Can we double check the letters again really quick in the upstairs? Yeah.
Okay. So we have this one from George Bridges.
Which now seems to be...
Okay, we have this letter from Final Vanguard.
Which is probably not.
We have
Stewards.
this from the Brotherhood of Masks. And we have
Peter's letter.
Peter's letter.
Yeah. And then the letters on the desk.
This was
they
the
were
one
both
between
from Rose.
This was between Rose and Edmund saying, "Yeah, let's get Peter all excited to go to the colonies."
But who were they supposed to be hitting up to set?
What was that tiny one? There's like a tiny note. On
Lady
the
Mary
table
and
as
her
well.
well-to-do father Lothar. So it's Lothar.
Lothar Richards. Okay.
Okay, so we're saying this is Lothar Richards.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
There you go.
There we go. Okay.
And then he's the last spot.
Yeah.
Okay, the table is correct. So, what happened?
I think somebody wanted Edmund dead. And Rose just happened to die. Or she drank it first. Final Vanguard wanted him dead. Or George Bridges, but I think it's probably Final Vanguard.
I mean, I guess Final Vanguard is technically a valid answer to this, right?
Yeah.
Something's not right, though.
Is it Brian Walker? Is Brian Walker Final Vanguard?
Who do you think is Brian Walker? The first
He's
or the third blank?
I think Brian Walker replaces Final Vanguard.
Okay.
The butler?
Yes, I think.
He wanted a raise.
Okay, so the first slot is what we have wrong. At least.
2 or fewer slots are incorrect. I mean, the other one is George Richards, but...
I mean, we can put George in.
What was Dark Hand again? Dark Hand... Oh, wait, no! No, Dark Hand Steward, or something like that.
Dark Hand
No.
Steward.
Hang on. Before I just throw random shit in there. Go back to, look at the letter from Mary. Or not, on Ada. The house.
on
Yeah,
Ada.
the letter. Yeah, the letter she is currently holding.
May our Lord Steward over our Dark Hand Steward. Yeah. Sincerely,
So,
Dark
yeah.
Hand Steward. Okay, yeah.
So Darkhand Stewart is the one who wants him dead. That
Yes. There we go. Ugh. Ada Baker received encoded instructions from Darkhand Steward to poison Edmund Cloudsley. She used her ability to move freely throughout the rooms while cleaning and made a copy of the key to the medicine cabinet. She used a syringe to poison a sealed peptic tonic bottle. However, during the party, Rose asked for tonic and drank it first and died from the poison.
Alright, well, we have made it through
Yeah.
another scene. We have one more to finish up Chapter 2. We've been going for a while, though. I don't know how long off the top of my head.
almost 2 hours.
Almost. Like, part of me wants to keep going.
If it is anywhere near as long as that last one, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are 13 cases altogether, I think?
Chapters?
Yeah. Or no, like, scenes.
Scenes. Okay.
I think we can
This
come
is-
back to this.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
The individual stretches of chapters don't seem to actually, like...
I can see how you would sit here and just kind of play through the whole thing without stopping because it's just kind of engrossing.